Now, this right here gonna be about why you should never, ever, ever, ever spoil your dog, cat, lizard, snake, animal, whatever. Kids also, but y'all go too far with what your mind perceives about what you think spoiled or spoiled not means, and you just really be like doing something else when you thinking it's discipline, but it's really, and you preventing them from being spoiled, but it's really just you for self-projecting. Anyway, now listen. This is why you never do that to your pet, because we can all agree to the pet part, because y'all, yeah. So now anyway, so now listen, I got me a lizard, okay? Say hello to De Niro, you know. I'm just feeding him right now. I hope you saw him. I couldn't see. Now look, always remember, you got to start from somewhere, okay? Start from you. Start from, okay, in order for something to be a part of something, it has to go in to that place with that person or that thing, aka in order for him to be with me, he has to go in my house. Now, what's in my house? What's in my house? It's something that I do every day, right? So whether that be I do what I did with this tank, making the tank. I do what I do with what I do with this. Whether I, watch TV all day, whether I go out all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's basically what I already done did. Now listen, he is just going to be secondhand. He's just going to be within what I've already made for him with help of other people, Now look, and this is on a mental and a physical level. So look, he is just coming. So I'm just saying that to say it's all about the environment and what's already placed in that environment and what smaller thing, object, or actual organism is doing within that environment with its perception. Okay? So this is how you can just break it down like, oh, well then the animal, if it acts a certain way, it's not really the animal. Now, at a certain point, it probably is the animal. Some animals are hyper than others, but at a certain point, its actions are predicated on what you've already kind of done. Now, we got to look. It's all about worldviews. Animals can't perceive what we can perceive, but they can understand. We all understand certain things that can't be said, okay? That's why we all can resonate with things. Now, listen. That right there lets you know why you should never, ever sit there and spoil, aka just over gortalize, give too much, overgive to your pet, no matter what concept you done came up with. That makes you think that it's okay to keep doing what you're doing, whether that be because, oh, it's your pet, oh, you're trying to make sure it's okay. Always remember, at the end of the day, things come from places. Now we're humans, so we have shelter. We've built all these things sufficiently. These animals are still, at the end of the day, animals. We're animals too, but they can't perceive, which means they still need to go as the nature of things, as the world of things. And what happens with this? What does this world always do? Change. It always switches up. It always is what's going on right then and there. It ain't about what it can think about in the past or the future. So I'm saying that to say animals can only do so much, and they can only perceive so much. Okay, I don't even think that's why I said that to say that. I kind of just went on a flirt. Now, look. So basically, if you sit there and always try to overfeed or be around it too much, okay, it's another thing. Now, dogs and stuff, they do need humans and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, too much of everything is bad for you. AKA, anytime you are around something too much, it's going to build up some type of separation or resentment. Something like that. Friction. It's been too long. So, your animal will pretty much start playing out attributes and stuff like that. Okay? Now, like I said though, all in all, as far as your dogs, your lizards, okay, don't overfeed them. Don't keep. Just look. The best thing I was saying basically, because nature, never stays the same. It does always change, but everything never stays the same. It always changes. But especially what we're in as far as this earth or this, you know what I'm saying, whatever y'all want to call it, that we all in, okay? From this part to all the other parts, the Pangeas of the dang world, the water, the land that came out the water and stuff like that. So yeah, we all in this. So we all just pretty much utilize certain things for certain things. Now, okay, now don't be spoiling. This is the right way of spoil. Don't be spoiling your pet or anything like that. Okay? Make sure you do everything in moderation and keep the change constant, and don't keep it comfortable in a position. That is the last thing an animal needs to do. And no,